Hey, everybody, listen to the rhythm of the conga and say yeah, 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 yeah. Listen to the rhythm of the bass and say yeah, 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 yeah. Africa must be, Africa will be, Africa must be, Africa will be. NKRUMAH, African need, Africa it must be, This was a song in unity. We will be strong if we come together.
racket. Just pretend you have one in your hand. That's all. Stand there. We are going to play.
But I still don't understand.
Just imagine, Abraham. Imagination, as you keep telling, you can do anything, not so. So, imagine the ball coming towards you. Then, you hit it hard as you would normally. Got it?
Yes, but still.
As for you, what it is, you'll be sweating in no time if you play well. Now, tell them, we are going to play. Ready?
Ready.
I'm going to stand. Stand. You must also remember to shout when you hit the ball. Very good for the lungs.
Oh, okay. I could. But on the battlefield, there, of course, you have no time to think. You have to move. You have to survive. You have to kill. You don't think of the enemy, that he's a man like yourself. He's just a target to be eliminated. And the casualties on our side, we have to accept them as a price that must be paid, knowing that it may soon be your turn. anxiously waiting for. He too has much to learn.
I think he knows that. And I think that's why he's so fond of
Ah.
you.
So you see now, why I have to be here? It wasn't easy leaving my troops at the front. But he's like a big brother to me.
So it's bad again at the constant.
Horrible, Jimmy. They are bombing the villages with napalm. Napalm, Jim! I don't
I've even been to the battlefront with the BAIGC forces. We'll have to wait and read what he writes. Then we'll see. Sounds like a busy morning ahead, but I'd better hurry. Tell you what, I think we should work from here today. What do you say? Yamika! I'll ask you to set my table here. Yamika!
Why don't you go in and get your breakfast and by the time you come back, I'll have everything set up here.
Good. Lovely. we've been given to lead our people into freedom and dignity. It's not an easy task, but we cannot run away from it.
Just as the woman still. I better be going now. How stupid of me. I was going to forget my main reason for coming here. The thing I came to do.
What's that?
Oh, a replica of the Ghanaian flag made by my daughter specially for today. Happy birthday of Saturday.
How touching! Imagine you remembering my
has labored, he has suffered to lead his people into the land of freedom. He is the Redeemer and the champion of liberty, of human beings for others. He showed the city a welfare. So apart from Ghana, he is for Africa, fights for her liberty and continental unity. Let's salute fellow Ghanaians, the nation's founders, like the Femi NKRUMAH. May God bless him, Ghana's strong boy, Africa's great sons, like the
Yes. I am going home tomorrow.
Tomorrow!
Yes.
You mean tomorrow?
Yes. We got the news today. The boys have sent through the agreed sample that they are ready for the long-awaited countdown.
Good! Good! Okay.
By 5 o'clock tomorrow morning,
Yes.
the NRC will be ready for this.
Hey! Say it again! Say it
The
again!
starting point is going back, Comrade Cabral.
At last! What a day for Africa! What joyful news! You are going back to Ghana, and Africa will wake up again. Oh, I can't contain my
That is why Anthony is spending the night here. In fact, we are making arrangements so he can fly back directly, then news is broadcast. Good.
Who is making the broadcast?
We don't know yet. But as soon as they announce the move and the change of government, we expect them to follow the news of the return of the NKRUMAH.
No, not good enough. NKRUMAH must speak himself. If there is truly a change of government in Ghana, what the people of Ghana will want to hear is the voice of your sergeant.
Of course you are right.
Absolutely, I agree with that.
Yes.
Tom must make the broadcast.
Yes.
A broadcast?
I will arrange for the recording immediately. If the broadcast must go first thing tomorrow morning, then we have no time to lose. Fortunately, Fode and his crew are in the radio room. I will ask them to get the equipment ready.
Good.
You stay with Uncle and Comrade. I will go.
Oh, right, right.
A broadcast?
Yes. Broadcast.
What am I going to say? Suddenly my mouth is completely dry.
I can understand your feelings, but you will have to try.
Suppose we make it in a form of an interview then. We ask the questions and you answer. I always find that easier when I'm dealing with reporters.
Yes, I think I'll prefer that.
Good.
Though it has been months since I last addressed the press.
I'm sure that will be a problem at all for you. We will help.
Uncle, tomorrow, Uncle, and your welcome voice is speaking from Accra again. How time flies. I'll miss you.
All of us, Cabral. I am almost wishing that you wouldn't go away.
Stay here forever. How I wish that was possible. You can't know how much I've enjoyed the months I've been in Conakry here. It's been like a long vacation for me. Something I've not been able to have on TV yet.
If you look into like 15 years younger.
Fode is here.
Oh, go.
Ready whenever you are on press down for your broadcast.
I can tell you right for it. Right. Let's go then. You did the report.
Yeah, we will try. But for this is not in your line. I'll try and start things off, but it will depend mostly on you for the rest. You know how these things are done.
All right, man.
Whoa! Dr. NKRUMAH, you are back to God.
Yes. Thanks to the will of the Ghanaian people, the collective action of our patriotic soldiers, and the indestructible convention people's party.
But was it not these same people who were rejoicing when you were displaced from power?
You believe that?
There were demonstrations, jubilating crowds in the streets.
You saw them yourself?
There were press reports and the papers and
In the Western press, wasn't it?
so I tried to say when you were removed from power.
Removed. Removed by whom? Was it by the Ghanaian people? Of course, no. A big no. It was a band of delegates in the prayer of foreign interest who seized power illegally. Remember, I was on my way to Hanoi at the time on a peace mission. It was in my absence that these cowardly members of my armed forces, supported by some members of my police force, overthrew the legitimate government of Ghana. They were traitors who will be made to pay fully for their treason and the damage they've done to Ghana.
certain definite future. But the people were asking for food.
There was no hunger in Ghana. When we were in power, how can you forget so easily? Ghana had the highest living standard per capita in the whole of Africa. The NKRUMAH There is victory for us. Long live the people of Ghana. Long live the liberation movement of Africa. Long live the African continental. And then,
Uncle!
I said I.
Uncle!
All right, come Mr. Kamika.
How relieved I am to be here. We have to take a step with us. Andre is with Jay. My God.
Andre is ready. Look at me.
She wanted us to go to the Russian embassy, but I said no. On no account will I allow foreigners to save my life.
Is it the good then?
Yes, I think so. The imperialists have their game again.
You'll be safe here. If it is Guinean business, they will never come here.
That was what I told Andre. Either we are safe here or we die here.
You won't die. But you are bleeding.
Ah, my foot. I didn't even notice.
I'll fix it. Now be there. Fetch the first aid box.
It came so sudden. The whole thing. We had to run for it as fast as we could. There was no thought of looking for shoes.
Good man. Get Yankee to make sure that the guards are awake and in their places. Yes, sir. And tell our own men to be extra vigilant about the Guinean troops, just in case. Yes, sir. Stretch your legs, sir.
I was working late as usual. In the office downstairs. Suddenly, there was this huge explosion. Vroom! At the same moment, even before I could understand what was happening, something lifted me off my seat, flung me back against the wall. Then, more explosions. The bricks and walls came collapsing around me. That's shouting in my face. That's shattering. And then, more explosions. I got the moment. Before I could understand what was happening, it came to me. We were under attack. And the first thought that came to me at that moment was, you will believe this. The thought that came to my mind at that moment was, well, let them come. Let me die. I have done my best.
What? You were going to give up just like that. You didn't do anything.
I just touched my beats and waited to die. Just like that on the road. I waited to die. Then suddenly, I remembered Andre and the kids. Andre, the boss. I looked up only to see Andre as a staggering towards me. She pulled my hands and we started running. I shouted out at the kids. She shouted to say I should not worry. Once she paused, told off my hand to move, and we continued running in the dark away from those guns, collapsing walls, and whistling sounds. Ah, mon Dieu! It was horrible. Horrible! Somehow, we made it out of the confusion into the bush and found our way here.
Andre, she's not even there.
No, I don't think so. Anyway, she's with Jay.
Oh, Jane will take care of her.
She saved my life. That woman. She saved me and the kids. You know, she told me she had had this premonition all day long. On account of some bad dream she dreamt last night. She didn't tell me because, as she said, I would have just laughed it off and asked her to forget about it. So, when
Cheer up. We are in this together now. Don't forget, seeing you here like this is enough motivation for me. I'm sure by then the assailants on the palace will mount into them. You will see.
We will never get rid of them, Uncle. We will never win. These beggars of our people, they are far more numerous than we imagine. And people like us who try to fight them, we are outnumbered. How I have tried again and again to exterminate them without mercy. Routinely and ruthlessly, I beg our ransom and corner. But they keep breeding. They keep spreading.
We must not disperse him. Come and rest. Come to the bed. Come. must understand that you don't have to blame yourself.
But if they have killed him,
He is safe. You are safe. The kids are out of harm. And thanks mainly to you. Say, that is what is important now. And in the morning, we'll see.
what are we going to do?
Well, we'll have to wait till the morning. Maybe there'll be a broadcast.
Hey, calling for our heads, no doubt. Announcing a prize for our capture.
Nothing of that sort will happen to either of you. Take that as a solemn promise from me. As long as I am alive, nothing will happen to you.
I trust you, Tonton, but you don't understand. It's not you. It's the Guinean people and the deep grudge they bear against us.
We are on the same side now. Monday, in the same boat. Any blow against you is a blow against me.
Poor Sekou.
It's okay. In the morning, Yankee and his boys will go out and find out exactly what is happening. And I'll try and rest, and then at that time, we'll be able to know what to do.
But I'm still hearing shootings go.
Yes, oh, there are explosions going on all over the city. You can see from the garden outside. But so far, it hasn't got here, and it doesn't seem like it.
Well, it's all right. I'll take care of it.
Good. I'd better get back to Sekou. Is there anything you need?
No, we'll be all right.
Good.
Papi,
Yes.
any news yet?
Not yet. We are still waiting.
Well, good luck, darling.
Good. Take care of the plane, right? Good.
Thank you, Tonton.
Why don't you lie down? Make yourself comfortable. Maybe a long night.
Thank you, Neptune.
Hope you feel better, sir.
You know, this is the first time I've taken any medicine at all. Perhaps 30 years and more. I never felt ill or anything.
You are very strong, sir.
Yes. I was blessed with a solid constitution. So strong, in fact, that I don't even require any physical exercise.
The conservative too is strong. But he loves exercise, especially walking in the gardens. He goes so fast sometimes, none of us can catch up the young as we are.
Well, I am lucky, no doubt. But for this headache that is splitting my head.
Relax, sir. Things will be all right, I'm sure.
So Uncle says. How did I start?
We are really succeeding. But you let that bother you. As soon as it's morning, I'll do the work.
How long have you been with him, the president?
A long time now, since he became president of our country.
As long as that, and for all this while, you
you are all trying to do it. But splendid to find someone, just one person who understands.
How are you doing now, Mr. President?
Much better, Uncle Kwame.
Any news on the radio yet?
No, I'm sorry.
Well, Andre is fine. Only anxious about you and what will happen now.
I am more optimistic now.
we must be going now. But Jay, it is absolutely out of the question that you should go into the street. I'll take my chances with the soldiers.
Just not chauvinism, isn't it? With all you said.
Well, call it whatever you want. But we must be going now.
But now make your pass and go. He's a man.
Actually, he will not be coming with us. I've asked him to stay by the rail. He will let you as soon as any news comes through.
Good luck then, Tom.
Thank you. Carry both of you. God willing, we'll be back to the go. Give us the quick.
Much worse than you thought.
What?
Yes, go on. Give us the orders.
It's not Indian troops at all, sir.
What do you mean?
It's my soldiers.
Hey, why so? By Allah, it's an invasion.
What you are sure?
Quite sure, sir. We saw them. We went first to the palace. That's as you told us. We crept in by the flower hedges
electricity we need for our takeoff at last into a grand industrial age, and Ghana will be free forever from dependency and become a modern independent African nation. And Africa will take its place at last among the ranks of modern nations.
Yes, but please, Kwame, calm down. Remember what the doctor said.
The doctor is an idiot. What does he know about it? As for you believing these doctors, they said we couldn't make it. They said we will never refuse us credit from their brothers. But we turn to our black brothers in the dark. We got the loan.
Yes, that's kind of trivial.
You know, our brothers and sisters of African descent living in the diaspora don't always know how much our struggle means to them, especially those living in the USA, Canada, Britain, and elsewhere. But see how Pierre Kaiser and his brothers have made the damn possible.
Yes, it's a monument for all times.
That is why they struck him. The imperialists could not take it anymore and simply had to get me out of the way. But that's the way. Sooner than they think, I shall be back in Ghana.
Kwame, please, don't excite yourself. Calm down.
The NLC. Those ridiculous, treacherous dogs. To think that there are Ghanaians. But Jay, why? Why do we still have Ghanaians who readily agree to sell their fatherland? How much is sufficient for a man to take back his chains of slavery? Even if they hated me, if they hate us anymore, do they get freedom too?
Perhaps it's much simpler than that. Perhaps they just have no dream.
No dream. Can a man live without a dream? Without the possibility of freedom?
Sadly, some people are happier with chains.
Then we must free them in spite of themselves. You see, Jay, why Sekou is so harsh? Why he refuses to be kind to such people? All those sentences given out at the tribunal yesterday, all those people going to die for aiding the Portuguese invasion. I've thought all night about it. It has taken a year, but retribution is coming to them at last. Yes. I think in the end, Sekou's right. Compassion may be our greatest form in Africa. We fall and keep falling because we are kind.
Should I get you something to eat? You haven't had anything all day.
Poor Amma was an excellent cook. He had been with me for 16 years. He and Namika were very close. But now, he won't be going back with us. I've had no appetite again since poor Amma died.
But still, you must try.
You don't understand, Jay. Amma, he had been wanting the solid assurances of how all these years that I shall be going back. But now, think of his dying like that. Suppose it is a sign that I will not be going back to Ghana.
What are you saying, Kwame? What, becoming superstitious in your old age?
5 years now, isn't it? 5 years since we've been away. But it doesn't matter anymore. Even if I don't return, the youth of Africa will have my books. With your help, Jane, I've been able these past months to put everything down. The draft to avoid, the enemies to fear. And you, Jane, have decided. You shall be the executor of my estate. I am leaving everything in your hands.
No, stop now. That's enough. You're giving me the... Why are you talking in such funeral tones?
Because I've decided finally to take your advice. You and Sekou, I've decided at last to go abroad my legs. It's as if they are not there.
But still, you must try.
Yes.
The crowds and the journalists will be waiting for you. They must see you walk on your feet.
It's not possible anymore. But I'm tired.
Tired.
Too tired.
Tired? The great Osajiko.
It's falling.
Who will believe that? You must make an effort. You must make an effort.
Oh,
Come on! shed tears of hatred for those who betrayed NKRUMAH. But we must nevertheless remind ourselves that betrayal, like loyalty, is a human trait. Everywhere it rears its head, it helps reveal the real human dimensions of our struggle. In this particular instance, although through such a tragic waste, it affords us a better understanding of the true stature of the political giant that NKRUMAH was, and helps us to immortalize him even the more. We therefore pay tribute to President NKRUMAH, first and foremost as the pioneer of Pan-Africanism and the tireless fighter of African unity. We also pay tribute and honor to NKRUMAH, the philosopher and thinker. And finally, to a personal friend and comrade who always knew how to encourage us at difficult moments in our ongoing struggle against the Portuguese. Mr. President, it is our firm belief, we Africans, that the dead never completely die, but live on at our side. For ours is a society of the living and the dead. We therefore pay tribute to NKRUMAH. Long live Osajifo. Therefore, every dawn, NKRUMAH will be born in the heart and will of all freedom fighters, and in the actions of all true African patriots. Long live Osajifo. Long live the peoples of Africa. African League.
Africa League.
African League.
Africa League.
African League.
Africa League.
African League.
Freedom. Freedom. Freedom.
NKRUMAH it is, Africa it must be. Performed by the resident theatre group of the School of Performing Arts, University of Ghana, NKRUMAH. Thank you very much. The director of the School of Performing Arts to introduce the playwright and the director of this wonderful play. Dr.
African. You've been a wonderful audience. I think you should give yourselves a clap. Thank you very much. Now there are some, I know it's late, but we'll have to do this. There are a few people in the audience we want to recognize. We are very privileged this evening to have Dr. NKRUMAH's first son, Professor Francis NKRUMAH. NKRUMAH was actually recently the director of the Noguchi Memorial Institute at Legon. We are very pleased to have had you here together with his wife. We'd also like chairman of the Centenary Planning Committee, Professor Kila Kasoya. Now, it is also my pleasure to introduce to you somebody who was an eyewitness to the events we saw this evening on stage. Somebody who can testify that this is really history that has been reproduced for us here. He's in the person of Major Agbeko Sejafa. So it's now my pleasure to call onto the stage Professor Femi Osofisan, the playwright. I know, Prof. Thank you so much. Now, Major Sejafa will say a few words and then ask him a question. He's burning to ask him a question.
Thank you, Madam, for this great honor. It is true that I was the head of security in the castle at the time that we traveled to Hanoi, and then later landed in Conakry. What you saw, or what we saw this evening, had taken me back as if I was in a dreamland. When Cabral was playing tennis with Osakifo, it took my mind back to Flash House. When Professor Francis NKRUMAH, normally, especially in the mornings, always in the Flash House, tennis with the father. So I whispered to him whether he could remember those days. I told him that. So this was real, unadulterated, pure, and perfectly staged and played by. Now, you saw it all, the characteristics of President Secretary. You saw it all. And also the wife, Mrs. Andrea Turi. They made sure that NKRUMAH was not left alone. Every evening, they will be by his side to have dinner with him. They will never allow him to be left alone. And at the time, there was one camera, I think they mentioned his name. He was specially assigned to be with Saifu. So, on behalf of my colleagues who were with Saifu in Conakry, I would like to take this opportunity to thank the people of Guinea for making us proud. And they really have respect for Ghana, and they really show their solidarity with us. In natural fact, when we walked through the streets of Conakry during those days, what you could hear was, "Hey, Ghana, mon ami, bonjour, comment allez-vous?" This is what we normally mean. And you'll be surprised, out of this, most of my colleagues got married to Guinea women, and some of them had children. So you could see the love and the respect that the people of Guinea had for Ghana. So I will plead with the organizers that after touring Ghana with this wonderful play, they should at least tour some of these African countries for them to know what Osaifu meant for Africa. Monsieur le Président, merci, merci. Madame, félicitations, et tout le monde. Now, it is often said that the prophet is is never recognized or known in his own country. I'm sure you have seen it. You have seen it. If a non-Ghanaian could put his brain behind this play, you see how wonderful it is. Professor Femi has been able to put this wonderful show, and I'm sure posterity and Osajifo is real will be thanking him. Nevertheless, I'll plead with them to organize so that they can tour the country with this thing, because this will let Ghanaians know what really went wrong. Yesterday, I cornered Professor to find out from him what really moved him to put up this show. He was very shy and ran away from me. But this evening, he's on arrest without warrant anyway. So he's coming to tell us what really moved him to put up this show.
Thank you very much. First of all, let me thank the cast for having done a good job. It took us a lot of fighting. I also want to thank the School of Performing Arts, the University of Ghana, and the Centenary Committee for giving us the opportunity to put up this show. I personally believe that the play should speak for itself. After you have watched the play, there's no point asking the playwright to come and start talking about it again. So it wasn't that I was shy, it's just that I didn't, I felt that I had said everything that I wanted to say. Of course, you think that NKRUMAH belongs to Ghana, but you are wrong. It belongs to all of us. Was an African, perhaps the first African, and I'm an African, so I identify with that. And all the things he tried to achieve for Ghana, I wish we had all bought this vision, all of us, because we wouldn't be where we are today, still floundering, still searching, we wouldn't have so much poverty, so much social injustice in Africa, if we had allowed that vision to flourish. And it is essential to look back at what has gone before so that we can plan our future. Certainly, we cannot continue to do this way. Something must be. And I'm very, 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 very concerned that the young ones should know what I've done before. The young ones should know, the possibilities that are there in Africa. So they should not feel discouraged, feel sad. We have to struggle. There is a future for us. So thank you very much.
Well, thank you very much. It's so wonderful. Thank you and good night.
Hey, everybody, listen to the rhythm of the conga and say yeah, 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 yeah. Listen to the rhythm of the bass and say yeah, 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 yeah. There must be